Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So I've got some pretty wild news for you today that I just can't keep to myself. It's a story that's been making waves in New Zealand, and honestly, it's got me thinking about trust, deception, and how far people will go to maintain a certain lifestyle. Let me break this down for you. The main player here is a woman named Sepiuta Sataita Vave, 38, from Wānaka. Now, if you're not familiar with Wānaka, it's a beautiful town in the South Island of New Zealand, known for its stunning landscapes and outdoor activities. But it seems like not everything is as idyllic as it looks in this particular case. Vave is now facing a new charge of unlawful sexual connection, which is a pretty serious accusation. But this isn't the first time she's been in the news. In fact, she's been accused of defrauding friends, family, and associates out of over $1 million. That's a lot of money, and it's got to be pretty shocking for the people involved. Let's talk about her partner, Andrew Stewart Jones, 28. The two of them were arrested on August 14th at a property in Wānaka, where they had recently moved from the West Coast. It's interesting to note that they relocated from the West Coast, which is known for its rugged terrain and a more laid-back, community-focused lifestyle. So moving to Wānaka, which is a bit more touristy and perhaps more affluent, might have played a role in their lifestyle choices, but we'll get to that in a moment. I'm sure that's a sensitive topic for many people, and the idea of someone pretending to have a life-threatening illness to get money is absolutely despicable. Investigations have shown that they never actually required or obtained any cancer treatment. So this is a case of not only financial fraud, but also preying on people's empathy and fear of a serious illness. And it's got to be really hard for the victims to process what's happening. 2025, and their trial is set for September 2026. That's over a year away, which means there's still a long road ahead for the legal process. The Tasman Organized Crime Unit, TOCU, began investigating this case in early August, which is pretty recent. Prior to this, the couple had already faced fraud charges in April 2024 for $79,000 obtained from two other victims. So this isn't the first time they've been caught in this kind of behavior. It's like they've been testing the waters, perhaps, and now they've gone full scale, because it helps ensure that if the couple is found guilty, the victims might get some form of compensation. But it's also a reminder that this kind of fraud can have a long-lasting impact on people's lives. The TOCU is continuing its investigation, which means they're probably looking for more victims or more evidence to build a stronger case against the couple. So I imagine it's a way for the police to handle the case more efficiently. The case number is 2410031 Doro, which is important for anyone who needs to reference it. Victims are advised to contact their bank immediately if they provided financial details. That's a crucial step, because if there's any chance that the money was transferred electronically, the bank might be able to help freeze the funds or track the transactions. People are encouraged to visit the NZ Police website or call 15, especially in a case like this where the victims might not even realize they've been scammed until it's too late. Let's talk about the bigger picture here. This case is a stark reminder of how organized crime can take many forms, even in small towns or communities that you might not expect. The TOCU is part of the Tasman region's police force, and they're specifically focused on organized crime. So this isn't just a case of a couple of individuals acting on their own, but rather part of a larger pattern of criminal activity that the police are trying to address. Especially when it comes to personal or medical situations, the idea of someone pretending to have a serious illness to get money is not only illegal, but also incredibly cruel. It preys on people's vulnerabilities, and that's something that we should all be aware of, thinking they were helping someone in need, but instead they were being taken advantage of. It's a heartbreaking situation for the victims, and it's a clear example of why it's so important to verify information and be cautious when dealing with financial matters. This case also highlights the work that law enforcement is doing to track down these kinds of criminals. The fact that the TOCU is continuing its investigation shows that they're committed to bringing people like Vave Jones to justice. It's a long process, but it's necessary to ensure that justice is served and that other people aren't victimized in the future. This is a case that's got a lot of layers to it. It's not just about financial fraud, it's also about trust, deception, and the impact that these crimes can have on people's lives. I hope that this story serves as a warning to others and that the victims can find some form of closure. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates like this.